Malaysians.
Yeah, really good build-up by the Malaysians, and yeah, echo that, a really good scramble back, but why did they need to scramble back? And that's because they left disconnections around the ruck. It's the golden rule. In 97s and 15s, you defend where the ball is because that is where the threat is. They didn't quite react, they left some gaps really near side the ruck, but credit to Malaysia, they spotted it, they exposed it, couldn't quite finish it off, but that's an early warning shot there for Jamaica.
Let's go. I didn't realise the time was late.
Very lightly rain, so ball security going to be important for these teams. So it always just adds an extra element of a bit of rain in sevens rugby. Oh, it can make the ball really greasy, especially when we've got a bit of humidity in the air.
And these teams too are used to playing in very hot conditions as well. Malaysia, it's scooped up by Safi. Good counter ruck coming in from Jamaica. Oh, just couldn't quite clear it on the ground though. But it's a Malaysia knock on, so scrum feed for Jamaica.
Let's play it here.
Jamaica, so many talented individuals.
Here, boys. Here,
they just struggle to really function as a team, to get that connection, which is absolutely vital in sevens.
First win at the Commonwealth Games.
Crunch.
On the line for Jamaica.
Bind.
A lot of these guys in their late 20s to early 30s, and of course committing to a program, not professional players by any stretch, so really good opportunity to play on the stage, couldn't quite bring it in. Frustrating for Ashley Smith. They'd made a nice run through Shane Eddy, but last pass just not sticking at the moment.
Yeah, a bit of nervy play from both teams. They know the massive amount of pressure that's on this game. Did so well to get that offload away, sucking in 3 of the Malaysian players, so there was definitely a try opportunity on.
Malaysia midfield scrum right on halfway. Oh, that's great work by Jamaica's half Heady, and then again can't pick it up on the floor. Fasel throws the head back.
Just trying to gather the ball, just lost it forward on the floor. Scrum.
Doing the work to earn the ball back, Jamaica.
Yeah, lads. Just here. How we come, Malaysia?
It's a great example of rugby for all shapes and sizes, isn't it? Fabian Turner in the middle, and the hooker there between Fasel and Tyler Bush are 2 tall figures. Definite size advantage Jamaica's way in this one.
It's a reset.
Yeah, that's why you can see the Malaysians are going so low with their body position. The lower they are, the more they can grind in their feet into the floor to try and sort of anchor themselves in. Just watch this now, on this near side, how low he gets.
Set.
In and out, that's really quick work from Malaysia, but the pass doesn't go to hand. The bounce was kind though, and Amalul Hazim has done really well to get Malaysia back on the front foot. Hamidi. Hafizi ripped away though by Jamaica. Brilliant work to turn that ball over. Stolen. Ashley Smith. Oh, flicked out by Fasel. Smith fends off one. Great opportunity here for Jamaica. Stopani has just stopped. Turner ragdolled to the ground, and then Malaysia's turn to come through and hustle, but did so from an offside position. And Stopani gets on with things. Gareth Stopani stops, props one way, then the other just loses his footing. Ball is recycled back though, and Tyler Bush will get Jamaica's first of the match, his second for the tournament.
After that early bit of pressure from Malaysia, you did kind of feel Jamaica were just slowly building back into this. Some unforced errors would have led to a lot of frustration, but they're just using that physicality. What a brilliant rip. And then they finally get the quick tap from the right mark, allowing them to go quickly. Malaysia defence just couldn't quite react quick enough.
Great finish from Bush, but Gareth Stopani really taking the bit between the teeth, giving good impetus. Experienced guys played around the world, Stopani, and he really set Jamaica away for that one. Converts the try as well, 7 points to 0. Restart is sent down towards the 22. So Malaysia have to come from behind early on here. Kamal Hamidi, 23-year-old. It's under one. Goes Zawari. Jamaica doing a really good job of making just a physical nuisance of themselves in and around that ruck and breakdown area. Oh, a little in and away. Hamidi showed the sideline though. Great inside ball, couldn't hold on. Sophie.
That was well read by the Jamaican defence. You just see that link player just tracking the inside runner, ready to poach on him as soon as he got hands to ball.
Okay. Time off, Boxy.
See it here. Really good effort there by the winger, keeping that ball alive, but that tracking defence managed to kill the play.
Okay, time on, please. Crouch. Bind. Set. Far side early.
Free kick for Jamaica. Get it on with it. Shane Eddy. Here's Mason Caden Brown, a rugby league player.
Off feet.
Oh, lose their feet though. Well, I see that a lot.
I just tripped over that for me. She's trying to run backwards. You've just tripped over it. Off feet.
So Malaysia, that was the siren for half-time. Malaysia, though, we don't end on a penalty. So Malaysia down into Jamaica territory. Really love something just before the break here.
Yeah. Let's go.
Malaysia taking their time to get to this line out. Finds the target, though. It is Hafezi who brings the ball down off the top. Malaysia. Zawari. And then on the wraparound, trying to step back in field. Mohamed Safi doing the whole 360. Getting himself in a tangle. Being told to send it left. Malaysia just caught in a little bit of two minds. Now they're going forward. Vulhemi. Jamaica's defence has stood pretty firm so far, and we know they can scramble well. That's a good charging run up over the 22, and Jamaica will earn a penalty.
Malaysia actually really troubled that Jamaican defence. They created some gaps, but didn't quite have the runners off the shoulder to expose it.
Well, Jamaica want to play on here rather than get to half-time, but that ball might beat them all. No, scooped up by Ashley Smith. Could just kick it out into touch and get to the half-time break, but Jamaica want to play from their own territory, and it's dangerous.
Yeah, play on.
Oh, play on is the call, though. Fussell did well to get low to ground and tidy up that loose ball. Fabian Turner looking for the try scorer. Tyler Bush. Malaysia's defence, I was about to say doing well, but he's a hard man to stop. Fussell. Nice, kind bounce. Flat was the call from the referee, so play on they do. And Ashley Smith close to that sideline, but Jamaica building from well inside their own 22 to make it up over halfway now. Stepani, little juggle. Throws a very well, what looked to be a very forward ball, but they'll play and they'll score another one through Fabian Turner. There's a few players lying scattered, but Jamaica get a second. Fabian Turner scores.
Yeah, I think that pass is definitely flirting with the forwards mark, but referee was in a good position and he's called it okay. So Jamaica going into half-time, 12-0.
Well, they made the decision to keep on playing after that hooter, and it's paid off for the Jamaica conversion. Out in front as well, so the lead now 14, and look at the Jamaicans really thrilled with that. 14 points to 0 they lead Malaysia.
We're warming up nicely. Come on, right, let's have a few tunes from our resident DJ, Clarabelle.
Jamaica have never won a match at the Commonwealth Games. This is their second appearance. They played at Gold Coast in 2018. They have a 14-0 lead at half-time. Good for that lead. Probably a little bit of luck for Turner's try. Malaysia have shown they've got good fortitude in the second half. Well and truly capable of a fight back. Jamaica and Malaysia opening game on day 3 of the Commonwealth Games, Birmingham 2022 Rugby Sevens. It's Jamaica leading 14-0 at the break. And only scored one try in the tournament up until this match. Added a couple more to the tally. Mason Caden Brown. Things moving forward. Large figure of Vassell plays halfback. Stopani. Oh, offload was there, but it's landed in Malaysian hands. They may scoot away here. Amalul Hazim on his way to the try line. A great strike straight after half-time for Malaysia. Exactly what Malaysia needed to start this second half. Maybe that's a bit of rugby gods justice to level things. Have certainly put Malaysia back in with a shot. Great reaction there, really good pickup. And the gas to pull away after a very long, intensive half. Just push that pass, good Stopani. That fine margin between glory and despair, that sticks. Could be down the other end, but Amalul Hazim scores and gets Malaysia back into it. 14 points to 7.
Hang on, hold. Time's off. Okay, time on, please.
Malaysia has batted back into Malaysian hands. Came off the inside wrist we're seeing, and now a penalty. So Malaysia really with all the forward momentum in the early stages of the second half. Make it just getting back on side to make that tackle, and then all Malaysia going off their feet to ground.
Frustration there.
Must stay up.
Tired bodies, tired minds, it's easily done. But this is vital attacking position for Malaysia. They need to try and pin Jamaica back now.
Little wraparound play, Conan Osborne, the captain. Jersey 6. Audrey Adamson out there as well. Get some of their big ball runners into the action. And now a little space down the blind side here for Jamaica to try and create. Good charge by the skipper, and the offload is good. And now a nice inside ball for Bush. Great support play from the Jamaican carriers. And then Vassell, the player on the shoulder is Caden Brown, and he's got plenty of speed. Oh, that's a great team try by Jamaica, finished by Mason Caden Brown.
Jamaica's physicality just starting to show through now. There's a clear difference in body shapes between these two teams, and that just strength to get that extra few yards on every carry, being able to keep your arms free, getting those fens in, starting to pay off for Jamaica.
I think every single player got hands on ball at some point in that movement, some of them 2, 3, 4 times. Finished by former London Broncos Salford Wakefield Rugby League player.
Thanks, Audrey. Time off. is number 12, Waters. Looks like he's coming off as well.
Try scorer Amalul Hazim for Malaysia. It's in a spot of bother. Coming to the side. Get himself off with a bit of a hurry as well. Oh, grimace on the face. Hopefully he's able to put a bit of weight on that right leg. So the new man on.
Time on.
His Dane looks ready to roll.
Your player's looking at the shot clock.
Rodri Adamson sends us down the middle. Ball knocked back and then hacked ahead by Adamson. It's a foot race. Ball might beat them all though.
Option.
Almost fell nicely for Jamaica.
It's clear down here.
Another player down here for Malaysia as well. As he saw Hakeem getting some treatment.
Got the option, Malaysia.
Great challenge in the air. No one at fault.
Yeah.
Everyone had
Option
eyes on the
you can have a
ball.
scrum here.
Kick through, perfect
22.
option. No sweeper in behind, plenty of space.
Do you want a scrum or a 22? Okay. The ball's been kicked dead, so it's a scrum. They have the option.
Scrum Malaysia ball. Andrew Adamson there. He's number 5. He joined the Jamaican
Let's
team
go,
when he
lads.
answered a Facebook post from
Here,
Conan
please.
Osborne asking if
Lads,
he knew
we're
of
here.
anyone who was
Please,
Jamaica
scrum
eligible. They had one mutual friend on the book. So he saw the post, and yes, he was eligible to play.
Okay.
His mum was born
Time
in
on.
Jamaica, so that's how Rodri Adamson has been part of this team.
Bind.
Modern day recruitment, that is, isn't it?
Yeah, played in the 2018 Commonwealth Games as well. Slide into your DMs and you end up playing for your country. Oh, good hit from Omar Dixon. Malaysia just going backwards at the moment. They need to resettle a little bit. Still got time here. 21 points to 7 with just under 3 minutes to play. That tackle high. And they've shown the ability to break out from deep, but oh, that's dangerous. Really awkward.
Time off.
Started around the waist, but it was the spin that's got Adamson in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, referee's going to be looking for hips going above shoulders. There you go, there's the tip there. That's dangerous because a player, if their hips are higher than their shoulders, their head's going to be meeting the ground.
Tackle by Jamaica 5, where he's gone above the horizontal. The initial landing point. Actually, you know what? Time off. Leish, I just want to check this. This is potentially serious foul play. I've got a lifting tackle here by Jamaica 5. I just want to see where the initial point of contact is when he lands on the ground.
Okay, got that. I'm going to check the contact on the ground, okay?
So this is definitely going to be a card. It's just whether it's a yellow or a red. And if there's direct contact with the head to the ground, then it should be looking like a red.
Finlay,
Yes.
I've got a decision for you.
Yes.
So obviously, it's as you described, taken above the horizontal and taken to the ground dangerously. Point of contact is the head, shoulder head, so it has to be a red.
Okay, right, okay. Captain and 5, please. So look, I've consulted with a TMO there, and the pictures are pretty clear. It's a lifting tackle. The player's gone above the horizontal, and he's landed dangerously on his head and his shoulder.
So look,
I've got I've got no other option. I'm afraid it's a red card.
Well, I think Rodri Adamson knew, didn't he? He got it wrong. He can't actually find his cards, the ref, but Adamson's going to go. There it is. He finds it in the pocket of the sock.
I know that pad. That's the mobile phone pad. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Scrum call.
And look, unfortunately, the Malaysian player is fine, and there's no malice in there, and he knows, yeah, got it wrong. And by the framework that the referees and the TMO operated to, they've got the call right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bind.
It's a real shame for Adamson. So Jamaica will play out this last 2.5 minutes with 6 men. and a two converted try advantage. Really going to have to dig deep, the Jamaicans, in this final 2 minutes if they are to secure their first ever Commonwealth Games win. He's been really strong for them, Tyler Bush in number 3. Ashley Smith. Osborne, the captain, good hands. Possession, absolute key for Jamaica. Charging run from Dixon. Bush again, a little bit of space wide here. Tipped up in a good tackle by Mohammed Saifi. Oh, bobble, juggle, holds on, no does Dixon. And then goes forward a good 5, 10, 15 metres. Nice bit of play for Jamaica. They're really gutsing it out here. And while they've got the ball and down this end, 2 tries is a long way away for Malaysia at the moment. Mason, Caden Brown floats a nice pass for Smith. Ashley Smith steps out of one. They cling on around the jersey. Still there for Jamaica, and Caden Brown will seal the deal with his second try.
Malaysia have literally left everything on the field. That was desperate defence. Energy sapping stuff. You can even tell, attack should be easy, but you can tell there by the legs. Jamaica are trying to step in sand. Everyone's so tired, but they hung in and they get the try for it.
It's been a long time coming for Jamaica. On their way to their first ever victory, and great support in the stands. Now with an excellent conversion as well to make it 28 points to 7.
Yeah. Hold.
Lucas Roy-Smith.
Thanks. Yeah.
Fiercely fit
Got
player.
that in the shot clock. 1 and 7 subs. 1.
Players leaving the field. Warmly received by the fans in the stands. Very knowledgeable footy fans.
Time on.
Time on, and Jamaica just running that time down. They will very shortly hear the hooter that they were looking for. 30 seconds to make the restart, and that's landed straight into Malaysian arms. This is all Hakeem. Malaysia going to finish strongly here with a try, perhaps. Remember, playing 7 against 6 at the moment. We'll get a penalty to get them upfield. Tap and go.
We've got the numbers.
Out over the sideline though, ran out of room. And that rounds out a great performance for Jamaica, securing their first ever victory in the Commonwealth Games. They've done it in fine style as well. Scored some really good tries.